What's up, guys? Igor Hernandez here. I'm one of the attorneys at Cornish, Hernandez, and Gonzalez, where I practice injury law and first-party homeowner property claims. And today I want to answer the question of, should I sue? Let's say I have an injury case in the pre-suit claims process. We send a demand letter, blah, 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 and the insurance company comes back with an offer that I don't think is reasonable, meaning you look at it, you say, well, it's not enough money for what happened to me. I look at it and say, I agree. I don't think that's enough money for what happened to me. And so what's the next step? Is it advisable to file a lawsuit when you have an injury claim? And the answer is yeah, almost always, about 99.9% of the time, I would say filing a lawsuit is better than the alternative, which is settling the case without filing a lawsuit. And the reason for that's very clear. Insurance companies work in a model where they have certain different levels or certain different steps in the claims process. And what it is basically a mathematical model that has determined that a lot of people are going to be weeded out throughout the process. So by the time you get to the end of the funnel, you will have a lot less claims than what you started with. So here's how it works. The insurance companies know that, let's say 1,000 people are going to put claims pre-suit. They're going to send them information without filing a lawsuit and try to negotiate to try to resolve that case. They know that out of that 1,000 people, maybe half of them will never file a lawsuit. No matter what the insurance company does, no matter how little money they offer them, half of those people are never going to file a lawsuit. So they know they could offer whatever in the pre-suit process because at least half of those people are going to go away and they're going to save themselves a lot of money. So there's no real incentive to offer fair value at that point for the most part. And so they also know that once you file a lawsuit, now you're in the next step of people. You're in the step of people, or the step in the ladder of somebody who has filed a lawsuit. And so that carries with it an increase in value from the actuarial tables where they're saying, look, now we have a claimant who was willing to file a lawsuit that's worth more than somebody who wasn't. And we saved a lot of money on the people who didn't file lawsuits, so we have more reserves to pay out the people who did file lawsuits. So almost always the amount of money you're going to be offered by an insurance company is going to go up the second you file a lawsuit. And I mean almost immediately. You go from being offered no money to filing a lawsuit to being offered money, or being offered little money to filing a lawsuit, maybe being offered 3, 4, 5 times that amount of money that you were offered before. And so it is almost always recommended to file a lawsuit. I say almost always because there are certain kind of cases, certain kinds of situations, certain exposure pictures where the insurance company sees it fit to come to the table pre-suit with an amount of money that's reasonable, that makes sense for all the facts and circumstances of the case. And in that scenario, it doesn't make any sense to file a lawsuit just for the sake of filing a lawsuit, just for the sake of increasing the fee that the lawyer is going to get paid and increasing the amount of money the lawyer is going to spend that you're then going to have to pay back out of the settlement amount. And that wouldn't make any sense whatsoever for anybody except for the lawyer. So in those circumstances, it doesn't make sense. 99% of the time, it definitely makes sense to file a lawsuit because it would increase the amount of money the insurance company is going to offer you by a significant amount. So anyway, guys, that's it for now. I hope that was helpful, and I'll catch you again next time.